What is up, champs? I am back. And you know, I just had to change the numbering on my YouTube video 4 days after I uploaded it because it was the same number as the last episode. They were both number 25 and the one was 26. You know, it got me thinking how far the Beckfast channel has fallen. We were once hitting 100 views a video. Well, we hit 100 views on one video. It was a very bad video, but it happened, okay? It happened. And I just realized that, you know, the amount of effort I put into this YouTube channel is like basically subnominal at this point. I just do it because I'm playing this game and I don't really know any way else to play this game anymore than fucking yelling out loud and talking about the voices and then occasionally going into why I'm a fucking loser. It's just that's it. But you know, I hope one day when I have a kid, they're just gonna be on my computer watching YouTube on my account. Then they're gonna accidentally check on the My Channel page and they're just gonna see all these terrible YouTube videos that I made and be like, "Father, you're a fucking loser." And at that point I'm just gonna be like, "Yeah, hey, you got me. You happy, Beckfast Jr.? You're fucking happy. Goddamn." But yeah, that's kind of that's why I'm still here. You know, maybe I help my kid realize that, you know, when you're a teenager, you're just not that smart. It's just kind of a fact, kind of dumb. You say dumb things. You do dumb things. You act dumb. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just don't mind nobody watches my YouTube videos as I monologue about nothing. But let's get right into it. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was coming up by the lake. That's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked around straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hand. Like I heard another gunshot. I better find a contradiction, or you know, I'm fucking hitting the books. There has to be something. Okay. Okay. Am I okay? Let me check if I'm recording. Okay. I was recording. We're stepping through the door on the right foot, not the left one at this point. Let's go. Ooh, he's intense. Then, what manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. Okay. An investigative photographer? Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. A UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object, a UFO. That's when I heard sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. I mean, those UFO pics kind of sell for high dollar. Sorry. Yeah, actually the only reason I'm here right now is because I was just like so bored that I was like, what the fuck should I do? I'm like, I guess I should play this. I guess I should. I mean, also, I was thinking about playing Shadow Colossus. So I might upload that. It could be fun. You know. Maybe. It's just cause like I don't really watch anime anymore, which is like, you know, it's just kind of hard to watch the anime. I watch the anime and think, wow, I'm a dumbass. And that's about it. It's just the emotional pain of being stupid. It hurts. That's why I can't watch anime. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah, they even had him up on the TV. I'm not sure that appearing on the local news rumor of the month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper, for real. Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving on, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your cameras. Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. So basically, all we gotta say is, Gordy shot the dude in the Wedge and Edgeworth. And I think we're gonna get the sentencing that we want. I mean the verdict, not the sentencing, because I mean he'd be guilty. I mean Gordy, you know, he had a troubled childhood, grew up on the Brooklands, kind of was the illest, hitting on the streets with the billest, going Richard the illest. I gotta stop. But that's all I was hiding. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose of the lake, at the lake. Hey, before I got out, I was up to the lake be swarming with competitors. Yeah, second rates, shuttle bugs trying to steal my scoop. Ah, is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually, Mr. Wright, I will not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Whatever you say, Von Karma. I know you told her to keep quiet. You asshole. When I heard the bang, I looked straight around the lake. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't be for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper of a sound than I would have expected. From a gun? A fucking firearm that's fucking compressing gunpowder and exploding with a hammer? Whatever. I mean, gunshots are like actually not that loud if you think about it. But not if you actually heard a gun. It's not like too loud. It's pretty loud, but not like well, that's not loud either. I don't know. It's probably not the loudest thing you ever heard in your life. That's all I'm gonna say. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Did you see him die? There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know. She heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there. I kinda doubt she wasted any time looking at a boat. What did I do now? What you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. So, so would I like do this? Or like this? Would I do the map? No. Okay. So that might be the one I have to present a piece of evidence on. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at this time? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass, nobody was on the shore neither. I better find some contradiction in this testimony. I mean... She said that there wasn't... I saw a flash near one of the men's head, and I heard another gunshot. So, would the only one photo be like contradictory proof? Or would I do the map? I think it's one of these last two. Okay. I'm gonna hit it with a quick save. So, my first line of thinking is, so I'm gonna present the paper, because she's looking for Gordy. Oh, did I fucking got it right? Miss Hart, were you really looking at the boat? Well, what's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there, any normal person be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. Well, what? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping on the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy. That's what. You want to give the boat a second thought. Ah. Hold on. Continue, Mr. Red. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch the boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I was fibbing, really. I just thought, I could be witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching the boat till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey, you got this photograph, you got proof.
Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this.
Right. That's why I took this photo in. Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day, so you shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even... Oh wait, I need some water. Gamer hydration break. 100% gamer. I don't know why they're selling G Fuel. They're basically selling gamer water with extra H2O. Extreme hydration. Okay. Bam. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality and might, but she'd let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo is something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth or worse. What should I do? Fuck it. Miss Hart, look at that photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Hey, yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? But because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the ones who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. What's the meaning of this,
Mr. Von Karma?
Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
Prosecution
Objects
to the submission of these evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is.
We can still not see who is firing in this.
Why are they both bald?
It could be the defendant, or maybe it is not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
12:15.
Wow.
You really had to wait for the next day to kill him. Tragic. Happy now, Mr. Right. Has to be something. You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good it has done for any of us. That's why, because she not show it.
I suppose this means that the cross-examination
Is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Latterhart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Kammer, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict.
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad, real bad. Show other evidence. Object to the enlargement. I think the gun's different than what has been believed. That's what we're saying there. But I'm not too sure. Wait, Your Honor, this evidence. I believe we have spent enough time talking about the evidence.
Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracting our steps. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Object.
Your Honor, there is something decisively strange with this enlargement.
What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo.
I think it's the gun. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand?
That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does...
What?
Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts.
Oh.
The evidence is clear. The man in his photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon are from Wes Edwards' right hand. Ergo, the man shooting this pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth.
Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edwards who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edwards didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Larry. Oh, not Larry. Do I do Larry dirty? Or do I do Miss Hart dirty? I think I say fucking Larry. Wait, I can't do that. Sacrifice one friend to save another? What's the point? Wait, you answer. Damn. Who else but the witness, Miss Latterhart? Oh, what?
Do you approve of this?
Bruce Schmoop. Always with the proof. Oh wait, I do need proof, don't I? Mr. Wright, I'll have you remember this is a court of law. Oh, the judge is mad. Let me ask again. Ooh, but the defendant could have shot the victim himself. So, I just wasted all my lives on that. Whoops.
I mean, I don't think that really makes sense. Because there's two dudes in the photo.
But there is only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim is none other than the victim himself.
Order. So you were saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option.
I'm so very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's between the distance at which he was shot. The distance. The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. There's no way it could have been suicide. What if he has really long arms? Okay, fine.
Order. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. I see.
Very well, let me just state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for the trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Edgeworth goes free one more day. Swag. Woohoo, that was a close one. Edgeworth. Hey! Don't you have anything to say? No, I've not yet to be declared innocent. Right. Well, yeah, but what happened to the on the lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, going to go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Wait, can you just state how you really feel with thanks, Edgeworth?
I reconditioned the transcript of Lada's entire testimony.
I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow.
Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard.
He was sniped. That's the only thing that could have possibly happened. Sniper. Sniper. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm still pretty sure Edgeworth killed him.
You know, just what makes sense to me.
Oh, pardon me.
Oh, Maya.
Hey Nick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Hey, why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. They threw her in prison, bruh. It's kind of funny. I was just saying, you could have made like a different holding cell for like the women's prison. Was she even in women's prison? This is just like the courtroom jail. Do courtrooms have jails? I don't know. I just don't know. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on. Okay. Okay. The Phoenix Wright soundtrack's kinda tight, not gonna lie. I listen to it sometimes on Spotify. Just need some like lo-fi beats to study to. You know. Yeah, I think I can. I'm kind of out of it right now. A little bit sleepy. A little bit slumped. In this episode right here. And see you later, champs.